what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a great Saturday night, or maybe it's Sunday morning if you're watching this in the playback, or I don't know, time zones, man. Could be any day. Could be moon day. Is that even a day? The day of the moon? Let's get a tweet out real quick before we get started. Looking at yesterday's poll, it says Omega Sentinel. Ooh, so the thing about Omega Sentinel, guys, is Omega Sentinel is going to go for a lot of units would be required. Like, all of my units. Literally, I might not have enough units. So, we're going to have to say something else for the tweet. Hit him with the classic misdirection. Actually, I'm going to hit Taylor Boss with a classic slap before I do anything. Taylor Boss saying, just letting people know that I still got it. Oh, man. Taylor Boss does still have it, indeed. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Brain Omega Sentinel is going to go for 300 mil. Easy. I know. I have a solution to that. Ready? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this tweet. And we're gonna quote tweet it and say, "Dearest React Marvel Champions, wow, I can't believe the vote was oh my god, how do you spell unanimous? I don't know if I've ever spelled it out." No way, that was correct. Yeah. Okay, all right. It's like, I know there's an I in here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. All right, good enough. I think it's my first time ever spelling that word out before. All right, anyway. I can't believe the vote was unanimous. In favor of Nimrod. Too bad I can't go for Omega Sentinel, since not even a single person voted for her. Let's get the shrug. Okay. This now. Okay. I believe the vote was unanimous in favor of Nimrod. Too bad I can't go for Mega Sentinel since not even a single person voted for it. Tweet. That's how you handle that. Alright, anyway. Hope you're all doing well. We just finished Act 7, 100%. Got Science Awakening Gem and Science Rank 4 Gem. Should I use I-Bomb or wait for Quicksilver in case he's super OP? There's not really much for advice I can really say. We don't know. I mean, Quicksilver could be a complete dud, right? Quicksilver's not going to hit the game until, what do they say, like October or November or something like that. So we still got quite a ways out. We're still quite a ways out from Quicksilver, and then you actually have to get the champion. I don't know if you're planning on opening up like a ton of calves or doing a grind or something like that or what, but you know, we're talking like 6-7 months before you could even try to get the champion. That said, rank 4s are not going to be super plentiful, so if you don't have like a big need for taking a champ to rank 4, there's nothing wrong with waiting, but yeah, at least to know that he's not going to be here for a while. So all right. Eric Nelson, seeing an overbuck, saying, "Hey, bananas, I'm pissed at my work at the moment. I want to rant, but I won't force it upon you. If you want to hear me rant, tell me and prepare for a multi-tweet." I mean, dude, you can vent here. Sure. Nothing wrong with a little venting. I'm sorry. Why did I say holy? McCoy Holcomb. I was about to say holy McMoley or something like that, dude. I don't even know what I was thinking. um, but dude, thank you for the 2 saying Twitter, please. Name is MX Edits. Okay. Let's go take a look. See. What do we got? Let's see. Who should my next rank up be? I'm Cavalier. Done. An initial clear variant villain or variant, and that's it, dude. Today one of those days, much like every single day, where my brain is just all mixed up. Probably. All right. Let's see here though. What do we got? Okay, so you've done the villain variant, and that's it, right? I usually recommend the Mystic Symbiote Spider-Verse variant next. I see you got a Claire down here. That's probably going to be the answer, is to rank up that Claire. Because then you could also use her for the hero variant when you get there and everything. And she's just a great champ to have all around. Yeah, that's my advice. You do have a couple of tech champs ranked up, so you could venture elsewhere besides the Mystic variant. But either way, Claire is a phenomenal champion that everyone should want to have ranked up in their roster. So that is my advice. Good luck to you. Good luck. Twitch check if you please. Easy. You got something on the Tweeterverse? What do we got here? Brain, Crazy Nexus, and Crazy Unit Luck. Ooh. Oh, what'd you do here, dude? Wow. I mean, I would be in favor of Spidey 2099, but like, there's not even the results here. Who'd you pick, man? You can't just leave a screenshot like this and not say who you picked. What in the world, man? I'm curious. Or did you go Sig 80 Dragon Man? No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, though, okay. That's a nice, healthy amount of units right there. Not too shabby. Okay. Well above average. Not bad at all. Spidey's unique utility was too much for me to pass up. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah. I mean, CGR, I haven't really played much of CGR. I'm about to test them real soon, so maybe I'll be singing a different tune after that, but like, oh, dude, I just realized my game is frozen. I'm in a quest right now. Hey, look at like the energy. It's timed out right there. All right, let's try this again. Come on, man. We don't need any technical difficulties tonight. There we go. John Hildesheim with the Scheim? Hildesheim? That's probably how it's pronounced. Man, either way, I said it wrong one way or another. Dude, thank you very much for hitting that new member button, though. Much appreciated. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these kick-ass custom emojis. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Proof that BG pre-records Arena. Of course it's pre-recorded. How else do you think I could talk to you guys while playing Arena? That's not possible. Sometimes I have one hand up in the air and I'm still playing. Now there's no way that's possible. How's my energy? It's good enough, actually. I'll dump the rest of that later. Let's just go ahead and hit the arena. Let's do it to it, man. Let's get like the next milestone in this arena and then maybe bounce on out of here and get some milestones in the other one. Let's do that. Usually got my booster and flu vaccine a few days ago and have been sick but felt better today and started 7.4. Okay. Didn't read the notes and only watched one video on how to fight Kang in honor of you. There we go. Hell yeah, man. That's the way it's done. Reading nodes. Come on, man. That's so 2014. You know, back when nodes were just like plus 25 attack. You know? BG about to go to bed and want to know if you'll go back to For Loki because you got Silver Surfer. No plans to at the moment, man. Silver Surfer pickup was just in case. Leaving the door open. What's up, Bri? What's up, Peanut? Have 565 CGR and his damage is great, but it's kind of like Magneto, where I feel like rank 3 be overkill. I'll get him someday. Okay, fair enough. BJ's Clairvoy better for offense, or you think defense for war? No, Claire is mostly an attacker. So I mean, people do put her on defense, to be fair, but I would say she's mostly an attacking champion. Her abilities are typically not that annoying to deal with. On certain nodes, you know, any champ could be annoying, but she is mostly an attacking champ. Let's just barf on this guy, even though he's a robot. Robots ain't immune to barf. Forgotten 705. Forgotten, thank you very much. Saying Brian explored Act 7 and got a new rank 4. Twitter name is okay. P.S. Don't forget me. Wow. Do I boo? The name Forgotten. All right, what do we have here? Fully explored Act 7. Got a Mystic Gem to rank the best Mystic. Why do I feel like this is a fake out? Sorcerer Supreme. Please. Oh, no. That's not Sorcerer Supreme. Oh. Look away, look away. You guys didn't see that. Oh, my God. Oh, it happened, though. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, hey, man. Better you than anyone else, I guess. Anyone else in here, you know? I was going to say better you than me, but honestly, better better you than the other 100 and some odd people in here. Live standings at the moment for Loki might be 8th in prestige. Interesting. Where was For Loki last week of AQ? I haven't been keeping up. Like, I know they're doing good in War this season. I don't think they're still top 3, are they? I think they were top 3 for a while, but I think they had a couple of L's. I don't know prestige-wise where they were at. BG at 100%, completed Act 7.4, got a Tech 3-4 gem, and ranked up my War Machine at rank 4. Okay. One of the most underrated champs, IMO. Interesting, okay. You know, I never properly tested War Machine. I did like a couple of fights with him, and that was pretty much it. But, okay. Okay. 14th, you think, Hinach? Okay. Okay, so they were top 20. All right. For a while there, it was like in danger of falling out of the top 20, and then I think for a brief time, we were out of the top 20. So that's good to see. Back in, you know, back in like a safe zone for top 20. I mean, prestige can change in an instant, especially, you know, with new events out and stuff like that. But that feels relatively safe, you know, compared to, you know, we were really on the border there, like 18th for a while, you know. 14th sounds pretty good. Then again, I don't know. Sometimes the difference between 14th and 18th might be like 5 prestige points. Thomas Shaw, Thomas, sent over 2 saying, "Hey man, Twitter please." Okay. What do we got here? Let's see. Hey man, finished up Act 7 and had a pretty lit opening. 2 of these champs going to rank 3 next level up. Check tweet below for updated profile. Was 13k prestige before exploration. Okay. Ooh, well, I see a prestige champ there. I see a Spuddy 2099 there. A couple of MSD pulls right here as well. Okay. Got the Odin too. The 3-4 Mystic. Oh, baby. I wonder which champ, if you were talking Prestige and a Mystic 3-4, I wonder what I'm about to scroll down and see. Yep. That's to be expected right there, man. The big old Doc Doom standing proud. Dude, that's a pretty big prestige bump right there. Oh my god. I thought you, wait. Did you show me this before? Because I remember having a conversation of like, I don't think I'm gonna go with Howard for rank 4 or something like that. And now I can't remember if this is the first time I'm seeing it or I don't think so. Because I think the last time we talked, I think it was like you're just gonna go with a different champ. But I really don't know for sure, man. I look at too many profiles. But dude. Good prestige gains right there. Under Mother, handing over a buck. Under Mother, thank you, dude. Saying, hello, Brian. You will never guess who I am, because while you are streaming, fighting in arena, I'm growing my mane and drinking a protein shake while sitting on the pedestal. Really? You had to bring up the pedestal? Yes, the same, and of course, this is how the message continues. Yes, the same pedestal that you once inhabited. And soon I will come for Bryn, and last, Queen Lizer. Do not forget this, Brian. Hans laugh. How's a Hans laugh even sound? Dude, first off, Bryn? Yeah. Lizer? Dude. Oh man, dude, Karate Mike has so many more fights to go to catch up to Lizer. I'm not saying it's impossible. He's on a tremendous streak right now, but like, let's not get carried away. He's still got a lot to go. The difference between where I was and Lizer in itself would be an impressive streak, you know? Hey, is that last Zarnian? What up, dude? Saying ABG. I've just been informed by a pop-up that hot nymphos in my area are dying to meet me. Understandably, I'm stoked. Don't read this comment. The girlfriend is watching too. Okay, well, you know what? Rip. Understandably, I'm effing stoked. Oh, man. Good luck with that. John sent over another 2 saying who would be great for Crossbones boss in 6.1.5. John, there's a decent number of options for that fight, I would say. I'm actually using one of them right now, Omega Red. But really, you're just looking for poison immunity or some way to deal with the poison from Crossbones. And then it's not super easy to prevent the healing that happens that fight. So, you know, while some champs can do it, you know, like Warlock is a good counter to that guy. I usually don't recommend any kind of like heal block, and usually you just out damage any sort of healing that Crossbones has. So some sort of poison immunity or a champ that can shrug it off, and then just hopefully that champion also has decent damage. Oh, and decent damage that does not rely on like damage over time effects. For example, Nebula might not be so ideal because while she's poison immune, she also needs to land her shocks, which when I used Nebula versus that fight on one of the new account challenges, that was before our update though, right? I think even still, I think even after update, it doesn't end super well. So yeah, decent damage and some way to deal with poison immunity. There are quite a few champs that can make that happen. Some people like to ramp up Aegon. I don't know if you have Nick Fury. Usually people at that spot don't have, even if they have Nick Fury, may not have a Deadpool to pair along Fury, just because well, the 5-star DPX is not in the standard pool. But yeah, any champ that fits that bill. I'm not sure who you're working with, so like it's hard to just name a bunch of champs because I feel like just kind of shooting in the dark. But any champ with poison immunity that can deal decent damage, that's all you need. And just bait special ones, you know. Oh, that's the last thing I should say. The champ can't really rely on special 3s because the only way to get your special 3 is if the opponent gets their special 3. And then likewise with your special 2, you can get the special 2s in that fight, but then you have to, you know, deal with Crossbones' special 2, and that's not really a good time. Nobody wants to do that. So, why are my Incinerates lasting so long? Is that part of Apoc's abilities? I know he goes immune to them, but does he intentionally increase the duration on him? It felt strange. John, I hope that helps. If you're not sure who to use, you could always send over your roster on Twitter. But, yeah, hopefully that helps. Bo! Whoa! Bo! Saying, hey, BG, long time no hair. Okay, really? Dude, it has been a long time, though. Crap, I wanted to get out of this arena when I hit 6 million. We'll get out of it at 7.5. Anyways, who should I rank 3 between Havoc, King Groot, and Spidey 2099? Battleground's a big factor into the question. Okay. I think they're all Battleground worthy. But, I think so far, at least, King Groot and Spidey 2099 have proven themselves a bit more than Havoc. Even though, like I said, Havoc, he's worthy of it, but I would probably put him in last. As far as who you choose between King Groot and Spidey, I would say if Battlegrounds is a big factor, it depends on who else you have ranked up for the Battlegrounds. If you have other, you know, champs that can deal with Mystics, like if you have Torch, for example, I would say like subtract a point from Spidey 2099. If you don't have Torch, add a point kind of thing, you know? Like ideally you want both in the deck. You know, they're both that good. It's just, hey, we don't have unlimited rank up options, right? So yeah, the more options you have to deal with Mystics, I would say the more that it opens up the possibility of going with King Groot. But if you feel like your counters to Mystics aren't that strong yet, then I would just recommend going Spidey 2089. It's about as much as I could help because they're both good. The other thing I would say is that King Groot, well, I was gonna say King Groot might be better for solo content, but I don't know. Spidey 2089 is it's good for a bunch of the fights too, so I don't even know if I could say that. But yeah, that's about as much as I could help. They're both good. Bo, good to see you, man. Been a while. Thomas Shaw, Senator Buck saying I got the unit offer. It worked out perfect. Okay. So, yeah, that was a new thing that happened there. Okay. Got it. Brian Nemix at 05 saying happy Saturday, halfway to Thronebreaker. Any tips for 6.3? Not really. I hate to say it, man, but 6.3 is, there's a lot to 6.3. You know, when it comes to Act 6, beyond like Act 6.1, the only tips I really have is, number one, get out of Act 6 and do as many variants as you possibly can before returning to Act 6. So if you haven't done that yet, well, that's my advice. And then just take things one path at a time. You know, I wouldn't rank up champs preemptively. I would, you know, enter a quest, take a look at the boss, find a path, and if it turns out that you don't have a good counter to that boss and path, well, that's when you go to rank up a new champ, rather than trying to figure it out beforehand, because there's just too many variables. Act 6, it takes a lot to explore that content, you know? Or I mean, when I say explore, I don't mean like 100% explore. I just mean venture into, when it, you know, to get your completion path. Exploring the idea of Act 6. It takes a lot, so yeah. Take things one path at a time. That's really all the advice I got. If you have more specific advice or questions that you're looking for advice on, feel free to toss that in the chat, but it's the only generalized advice I got. Has Liza lost any fights since joining for Loki? Oh, yeah. Dude, Liza's been in For Loki for a long time. I mean, she's really good. She doesn't die often, but like that streak of hers is over. From the video that I made, Mike is the only one still continuing his streak. Bryn, of course, lost his streak a while ago. Liza. Let me see. I want to say that was maybe like 8 months ago or something like that, if I had to guess. I don't remember exactly what season it was that she eventually lost that streak, but yeah, it was a good while ago at this point. I Church Pastor Blaster said 05. What's up, man? Thank you very much. Saying ABG pulled Surfer after 100% Act 7 and 3 and 4 Cosmic Gem. Okay, but not taking him up to rank 4. I understand, dude. I understand. I mean, it's the prestige play. He is the prestige king. But at the same time, that's about all he's the king of. So yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I feel about him. I'm stoked that I have him because of the possibilities. But yeah, I wouldn't be too quick to take him to rank 4 either. But congrats, dude. Those are good pulls. A lot of good cosmic champs. Could put that to use any number of ways. Gucci, would you like to fight actual people instead of AI? No. MCOC is a reactionary game. You really wait for your opponent to make a move before doing anything, you know? You wait for them to attack you so that you can parry or intercept. You wait for them to throw their specials before hitting them further and stuff like that. It would not be a fun game if both sides are kind of just waiting for the opposing player to make their move. Sipo, that said, the arcade game is fun for a limited time. If you ever make it to a Dave & Buster's, especially if you have friends in the area that also play MCOC, and you play the arcade game together, it's fun. It's really fun, but it gets old, kind of quick. You can have your fun for a day and then move on and never play it again and be happy. That said, I actually do want to play it again. It's been a while since I have played it. It's been like, oh god, I don't know, 2.5 years, I guess, at this point. Wait, has it been 2.5 years? Yeah, because Comic-Con 2019, that was the last one, right? Sipo with the 5. Sipo, thank you very much. My Bluetooth speaker just quit working, so I threw it in the lake. What? Now it's syncing. Taking my lap now. Also, Tweety Bird, please. Okay. You better take the lap immediately after this, because that was awful, dude. Ugh. Let's see. No, come on, man. You can't tell a joke and then also... Oh, what is this? Knock, knock. Hey, at least there's credit to whoever this is. Who's there? Dormom. Dormom who? Dormom who I've come to bargain. I'm not hitting like on this. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's a... oh my god. That's like 4 or 5 laps right there, dude, between the two of those jokes. Awful. Boo. And a mother sent over a bug saying, "Hey, BG, what do jokesters eat for breakfast?" Pun cakes. Jesus. Don't turn this into one of those nights, guys. That is all good night. Well, that's not all. Take a lap, dude. Boo. Eric Nelson sent over to saying, "Will you ask for it?" 11-part tweet. Okay. I didn't know there was going to be an 11-part tweet. When you said there was going to be like a multi-tweet, I was like, yeah. You want to vent? Get out, maybe, you know. I'm thinking it's going to be like 3 at most. 11? Can you summarize it? I don't know if we could read through this. This might be too much. This, I'm sorry, man. This might be a little too much. Venting is one thing, but I didn't know there was gonna be a novel. So I'm sorry to say I can't do it, dude. This is like, you know what this is? This is half of a node in Act 7. And if I ain't reading the nodes in Act 7, then I also can't read this. I hope you understand. Let's read the part. The end. Let's see. Thanks for letting me rant, and sorry it was so long. Oh, no problem. Oh, wait, we found a TLDR. Okay. Said if I walked into that store tomorrow and am handed a write-up to sign, I'm turning around and quitting on the spot. Don't deserve to be treated like this. I agree. I agree. Oh my god, he sent over $10 saying read it. Ah, crap. Well, now I feel too bad not to read it. All right. Let's read it. All right. So if I told you I'm a pizza delivery driver and make decent money and enjoy some of the people I work with, well, yesterday and today, been covering for another driver's opening shift as well as doing my own. So instead of a 5 p.m. to close, I get out at 11:30 ish, depending on dishes. Started at 11 a.m. and close. I was fine with it and wanted the hours. Well, today I was in and out of the store all morning taking doubles, do deliveries on one drive, and just raking in the dough. No pun intended. Well, didn't get any other drivers coming in till 5 p.m. It's fine by me for about an hour. We were doing fine and only running singles to make it fair. Well, I came back to the store and complained about how the people in lobby refused to take 10 seconds to organize the dishes. They take back to my life easier. I've been complaining about ever since I became a driver 7 months ago. Pissed off the lobby person, whatever, no big deal, right? Not my problem. Then look at the computer screen and see that after my next delivery, there are 6 orders left, and our quote times are 1.5 to 2 hours out. So I look at the 6 orders. Everyone can double very well. So I go to a shift lead and say, hey, I'm going to double these deliveries. They double very well, and we can lower our time. She says no. Closing shift lead doesn't want to run doubles. I asked why. No response. So I asked the closing shift lead. And he bubbles, and I thought I heard him say whatever. So I go tell the other driver who had just gotten back, hey, you're going to take a double to help us catch up. He says, cool. So I go throw the other order for him in all but one of the 6 deliveries already made waiting on the rack to go into the oven. This is a lot of details, man. This is too many details. I'm sorry, dude. I have to say, there's so many details in here. All right. As I'm throwing the wait. On the rack of the oven, as I'm throwing in the pizza, closing shift lead comes storming up to me saying, what are you doing? I said, we aren't doing doubles. I say, you just said whatever, and they all double super well. Some more arguing ensues, and he says, just go home. In the background, you hear the opening shift lead say something about a write-up. I'm baffled and don't go home because I was closing that night, and the other 2 drivers don't want to. And then go on my next delivery pissed off, and when I get back, the opening shift lead is talking to the other 2 drivers about closing, and then she looks at me and says, do your checkout, you're going home. WTF, I do my checkout, pissed off, and when I get to my car, I immediately text my manager that I just got sent home for absolutely no reason. Later sent her a long text. Was it this long? Or was it even longer? The TLDR said if I walk into the store tomorrow, I'm handed a write-up, decide I'm turning around and quitting on the spot. Don't deserve to be treated like this. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. That's the work life right there, man. People in charge that don't always make the best decisions, but at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta listen, which sucks. But I think that's it's unfortunately the way things go, you know. should be ban worthy. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We're just for a future heads up. There's no way we could read another tweet that long ever again. I made the exception this time, but that was a story. That was a story and a half. What did I do to get sent home? I mean, it sounds like it's a situation where I don't know the situation, to be honest. I was gonna say it sounds like a situation where it was a conflict of what was thought was right and wrong, and ultimately, you know, the person in charge, even if they make the wrong call, they are still in charge, and you know, not listening is sounds like it's the reason. I hate to say it. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying that's just from experience. I've been there. I've been told things that are like, what are you, stupid? There's no way that this is a good idea. But you just have to do it sometimes. Sometimes it's good to let things, like, you know, not that you ever want things to go poorly, but sometimes you kind of almost have to let things blow up in someone's face if they made the wrong call, and just, you know, at the end of the day, it would be on them at that point, you know. So I'm not saying you should have been sent home. It sounds like maybe it was like an over exaggeration of the situation, but at the end of the day, if they're the ones you know, in charge for the night or whatever, then as much as it sucks, you gotta kind of listen to them, you know. So Coach Shift Lead is 6 months older than me. I'm 18. Yeah, like I said, they might be doing the wrong thing. They might be making the mistake, but at that point, it's their mistake, you know. You could always, like, I think it was good that you tried to address it, but if they were still like, nah, that's not the way it's gonna go, then you just say, okay, you know, you're in charge. Maybe bring it up to the manager on a different night or something like that. The less confrontational. I was gonna say the less confrontational, the better, which is not always true, but I think in a case like this, probably is the right call. So, sorry to hear you had a crap night either way. But, yeah. It sucks, man. It sucks dealing with stuff like that. I think most people in here, at least most people who are like over working age or whatever, because I know we also got some youngins in here, but I think most people have had to deal with similar situations. It sucks. It's one of the reasons why, you know, jobs suck in general. JH sent over buck saying Tweeter is beautiful bean man. Okay, let's see. What do we got on the Tweeterverse here? BJ pulled an all-nighter to finish the last half of this content from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Not the greatest idea, since my reflexes greatly decreased as the night went on. Gems for Kitty 100%. Just need to pull her. Okay. Please, Kitty, come home. I hope so, dude. I hope you get that kitty. I almost want to say it in the inappropriate way. I hope you get that kitty. Dude, wait. I mean, I don't know if you run suicides, but this wouldn't be a bad backup option if you didn't land kitty. But I also understand waiting for it to get like the Herc Kitty 1-2 combo, the best two champs of 2021. Having them ranked up in your roster would be insane. So yeah, good luck. Hope you get kitty. Anyone else in here interested in Mirrorverse? I signed up for the beta. I'm not really, but in case people are curious, like, what's the Mirrorverse? Normally I don't really talk too much about other games. Well, I guess sometimes we do, but I'm not gonna like go to another game's website typically. But this is actually a game made by Kabam, so I think it is interesting to talk about at least. Is the site not loading? The heck? I could have sworn there was like another thing here that was supposed to load. I don't know. Anyway, it's like Disney characters. I don't even know what the gameplay looks like. There was like a beta. Ooh, actually, dude, this looks nice. Do you actually go on the map itself here? This reminds me of like the Smash Bros. Adventure mode or whatever it's called for Switch. That looks pretty sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie, man. Kind of puts MCOC's maps to shame, you know, with our connected dots. I don't know if you actually do traverse this map or not. Probably not. Probably just for show. But anyway, because this is a lot to load on a mobile device, you know. But I don't know. Thrilling combat. What kind of combat we got here? The characters look good. The artists at Kabam, man, dude, they do a sick job. Not just with MCOC. The gameplay and all that, I have no idea. I'm not really interested in this game, but figured it's worth mentioning about because, like I said, it's also made by Kabam. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna be getting it or downloading it because it's free. But yeah. John sent over another 2 saying have Claire, Doom, Warlock, Kitty, CGR, and Fury. Okay. Warlock is the answer then, dude. Warlock is actually insane for that fight. For Crossbones, that is the answer. Yeah, no, that's the best answer. Like, you could do that fight with a few of those champs, honestly. But Warlock is probably like the #1 counter for that fight, period. You could argue other champs will get it done faster, so listen, we don't need to actually rank them. But in terms of just countering all the stuff that he does, he kind of like automatically counters the Crossbones fight. He's poison immune. He will prevent healing. It'll be a bit of a slow, long fight because ideally you're not really pushing Crossbones to his special 2, so you're not really using your special 2. Even if you did, the armor breaks wouldn't be sticking. But you can just kind of rinse and repeat. You know, baiting out special ones like I mentioned before, and you're good to go. So yeah, good luck, dude. You got a good counter there. All right. Dysentery Joe sending over $1. What we got here? I used to deliver in high school, pre-GPS and crap. Dude, that to me kind of blows my mind. You would learn this. I guess you would learn the streets pretty well because there's only so far that you deliver, right? But I'm so used to GPS at this point. It's hard for me to remember like pre-GPS almost, you know? I mean, I drove without GPS for, let's see. Got a driver's license in, was it 2004? Yeah, 2004. I didn't have an actual GPS ever. It was always just my phone. So by the time my phone could do it, I mean, you know, I drove for a while. I don't know, 10 years or something like that without GPS. But it's so much better with GPS. Like, I just can't even imagine having to drive without it anymore. You know? Anyway, let me read the rest of this. I would always double if it was reasonable. Only driver, never asked, just did. F that manager, not wanting to lessen times. Kills the driver's tips. Okay, I didn't think about the tip side of things. Yeah. Yes, deliveries are backed up. Let's get butt hurt and send a driver home. See, I don't think that was right either. It just sounded like a situation that got blown out of proportion. But yeah. Malcolm Scott sent over 3 of them Australian bucks saying, "Hey Brain, how are you? Twitter, please." Okay. Malcolm. What do we got here? Chance to 3,000 units for the Cav offer, currently on 6.3, but this might help me reach Thronebreaker a bit quicker. Yeah, I'd say it paid off, man. And the Cav offer is a good value in general, but yeah. This kitty right here, along with the rest of the goods in that 6.3 offer, or the, sorry, the Cav offer, that'll do it, man. Congrats. Vincent sending over a buck as well. Vincent, thank you very much. Dude saying, "Hey BG, is an unduped 6-star Super Scroll worth ranking up for Battlegrounds?" I don't think so. Trying to focus on Battlegrounds defense champs. Well, okay, 2 things. First, Vincent, I don't know your roster. So, I would say it's okay to focus on defense champs if you're at a stage of the game where, like, most everything else is already completed. Otherwise, I would say focus on ranking up champs. That's going to help you to get through content. And the defensive champs will just kind of happen naturally as time goes on. You don't really need to focus on them necessarily, because you can kind of just fill in with your attacking champs, and you'll have more ranked up champs overall by clearing content that's going to give you more rank up resources, you know? That said, if you have completed, you know, the majority of the game, I don't have the most experience in Battlegrounds, so maybe we have someone in here that played more games than I did. But from what I saw, I don't recall seeing Super Scroll a single time. And just trying to think about how to, like, fighting him and stuff like that. He's not that hard to fight by himself. He's annoying, sure, but he's not that hard to fight by himself. And part of what makes him difficult is the nodes that people, you know, will attach to him. So yeah, I honestly, I don't think he's worth ranking up, especially unawakened. What is his awaken ability though? Let's look at this for a sec. I actually don't remember what his awaken ability is, or if that matters. Offensively, he's a sack of garbage. You kind of want your champs to be, in an ideal world, you know, good offensively as well. Because if the opponent has good counters to Super Scroll, then he's just like a dead champ in your roster, because you're not going to use him to attack. And you can't throw him on defense because he'll just get wiped out easily. Super Scroll. Where is the super turd? Oh my god, here he is. Okay, let's see. While in Cosmic Energy Overload, Super Scroll gains a power gain buff. Okay. I don't know what puts him in Cosmic Energy Overload. Upon reaching his Cosmic Energy Receptor buff limit. Let's go. Is it when you have these 5 buffs? Either way, I don't think he's a serious threat. And he looks so cool holding that fire and stuff, but what a super crap ass champ. Yeah, here's the other thing I would say too. Battlegrounds are not released yet, right? So you've got time. What you can do is with like the next beta, you could maybe try paying a little bit closer attention to see if other people are using Super Scroll, and see how you feel about you know, seeing Super Scroll, and you know, maybe make your decision based on that. But I Don't think he's worth it. Trying to see if anyone... let's see. Zarafa Blaze saying, I ran Super Scroll on defense. He did alright. Wasn't the best, though. AA destroys him and all the Mystic Gods. He was really good as part of my secret trio. Send him out first to bait a strong Mystic. Then I throw Tarax and Null out for rounds 2 and 3, and they have no counter. That is a decent strategy, I will say. Just trying to, you know, get other champs baited out, but... anyone else? Shout out to MapQuest. Yeah, shout out to MapQuest. I did print some directions a few times. I'm trying to see if anyone else has any Super Scroll stories. I think Zarafa Blaze might be the only person in history to rank that champion up. That's the problem. Yeah, it's tough because I really didn't see him a single time. So this is kind of a speculatory answer. I personally don't find the champ to be super tough unless he's on, you know, certain nodes. With higher health pools too, it can be more annoying. But with my limited experience and just, yeah, I don't think he's worth it, basically. We'll see though. Times can I mean, my answer can quickly change with like maybe the next variation of Battlegrounds has a node that makes Super Scroll more effective or something like that, right? We're still very early days for Battlegrounds. Accelerate saying B McG has a rank 3 scroll. Now, rank 3 scroll, I am curious about because rank 2, I feel like is not gonna be enough, but rank 3 would maybe enter that territory. Eric Nelson over 2 saying tweet, not 11 parts. Okay, let's see. You lied. It's another 11 parts. No, I'm just kidding. It's the one we just read. All right. Let's see. This was my manager's response. Got sent him for no reason. I'll walk into that store tomorrow. Okay, before I read the rest of this, I will say there was a reason. Now, I'm not saying it was a justified reason. All I'm saying is it's better to be completely upfront and you know, whenever you're explaining a situation, maybe instead of saying got sent home for no reason, maybe say I was sent home and I felt like it was inappropriate or something like that. Because Shelly is reasonable. She'll understand, right? All right, let's see. If I walk into the store tomorrow, I'm handed a write-up sheet to sign. I'm turning around and quitting. I didn't do anything wrong, but try to get our delivery times off 1.5 hours to 2 hours by making 3 doubles that double really well. And then this person freaked the F out and sent me home. Don't quit. Let me talk with him. Rough nights happen sometimes. Been a while since he's worked a stressful shift. Will not allow the rep to go through. Won't sign it. It's fine. I'm not going to quit unless I'm forced to sign a write-up. It's a BS night. No one would tell me what I did wrong. Like I said, let me talk with this person. Okay. Yeah, see, Shelly knows. The situation got out of hand. That's all there is to it. But yeah. Again, my advice, always keep your cool. Keep your cool. Sometimes you gotta listen to people even when they suck. And then bring up the situation. Like, you could have brought up the situation to Shelly. I don't know why I like using her real name now that I know what it is. You could have brought up the situation to Shelly without the situation even happening and just say like, hey, listen, things could have been run more smoothly. Here's how, and here's what went wrong and why they didn't, due to this person. You know, that's all you do. Is that Pixie Bell? Clarissa saying, what in the wild sports is going on here? The wild sports? What does that even mean? What in the wild sports? Is this like the wild, like what sports do they even play in the wild west? Spitting in a bucket? Is that a sport? Oh, man. Pixie Bells is saying, Eric, welcome to the real world. There's no cookies for you. I'm sorry. That's unfortunately the truth. I advise the opposite. Always lose your cool. Show your cards immediately. Hey, fair. Listen, my advice was just one perspective. It might not be the right perspective. Maybe Easy's got a point. Maybe it's time to go untethered. Let your rage show no bounds. Oh, man. BG, I don't think Battlegrounds is going to save MCOC for you. Where does this comment come from? BG, have you watched anime? I have not watched anime. Well, Dragon Ball Z, that's it. Now, why is there an essay on the screen? Since when do we read it here? Kai, tonight. We just started tonight. But alright. Eric Nelson sent over another bug saying, okay, now I'm gonna go into Walmart to get an Apple gift card, buy an Odin and finish 7.3. Alright. Get it done. I'm laughing because I read Easy's comment immediately after that, just saying unleash the fury, and that's all I could imagine is like Eric Nelson's in Walmart, grabs an Apple gift card and just slams it down on the table on the counter like, I'll be taking this, and then a Yoo-hoo also, you know, just because Yoo-hoo is delicious. Crap, now I want a Yoo-hoo. Dude, it's been so long since I've actually had a Yoo-hoo. My mom would never buy them, you know, when I was a kid. There was actually, dude, I didn't know like anyone that had Yoo-hoo growing up. There was only like one kid in the neighborhood. And I always felt bad like drinking his Yoo-hoo, but I mean, once it hits your lips, it's so good. Still make Yoo-hoo, right? Oh, crap, man. I really want a Yoo-hoo. This is a problem. I'm gonna have to make a little trip to the store after the stream tonight. Drank one for last night for the first time in years. Oh, man. Yoo-hoo is vile? Okay, where's the ban button? I'm gonna let it slide. Just because I haven't had one in a while. You might be telling the truth, but I doubt it. Why does it take years to catch up on content? A lot to do. I mean, it's all up to how much you feel like playing at the end of the day. You could... I mean, you know, when I do the new account challenges, I blast through in a week and catch up to, you know, Cavalier or something like that. It's not the best way to play usually, though, you know. So like, the best thing to do is do like temporary content alongside slowly doing the permanent content, you know. Or maybe I shouldn't say best way to play, but because everyone's definition of best way to play is different, right? As long as you're having fun, then that's the best way to play. As long as you have a Yoo-hoo. Alright, Chris Soccer sending over a few of them loonies. Thank you very much, saying to be or not to be. A Yoo-hoo? There's no, I thought there was gonna be more to that. I gotta be honest. What are we being? I know that's Shakespeare, right? But I actually know that's about all I know about Shakespeare. I thought it was. Listen, I hope not to offend anyone here. Chris Soccer, maybe you're a big Shakespeare fan. Maybe that's why you're asking this question right now. But if I don't want to read a note in a video game, then do you guys really think I've ever wanted to read even a single line of Shakespeare? As far as I'm concerned, the guy's ruining our education from the grave. I'm already offended. Well, Brian's best way to play is with no pants on and with one hand, usually with his man thing. Wow. None of that is incorrect. Never had a Yoo-hoo. What is it? It's like a chocolate milk, but it's not just chocolate milk. It's like I don't know. Because like I've had chocolate milk, and I'm like, I guess I'll drink this. And then I've had Yoo-hoo, and it's like, today's a glorious day. All right, bud. Come on, quit trying to slap me. Who put Doom in the arena? Is this a joke? BG, is Crossbones any good without being awakened? Yes, actually. Crossbones, one of the more underrated champions of the game currently, I would say. He's quite good. Does not need to be awakened. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune. There's also a little bit of Shakespeare in the movie Billy Madison. And I think they said that part of it in Billy Madison. So I also know that part of it, I guess. Chris Soccer setting over another 3 loonies saying, not into Shakespeare, just really high. Love you, PG. Oh, man. There we go. That's good, man. Sounds like you're having a good night. Chris Soccer, thank you very much for all the toonies and loonies, man. Appreciate it. All right, this stream is about to be officially sponsored by Yoo-hoo, because I'm pulling it up on screen right now. Let's see here. What's this? Now, is this even a real image? Because this does not look good. It looks much better here. I also think, honestly, wait, what the heck is this? Chocolate Trooper? Okay. There's a Yoo-hoo candy bar? Alright, I didn't realize all this stuff existed. But I gotta say, man, the graphic designer for Yoo-hoo, for the can in general, great job. Look at it. See, it's not chocolate milk. It's chocolate drink. It's basically the chocolate version of Sunny D. But I like this design, man. It's simple, clear, clearly defined. Just Yoo-hoo, but it has like the chocolate splash on the top and bottom. This is one of the best cans I've ever seen. Out of all the like the cans of soda or whatever else I've seen. Looks great. Alright, Shit sending over bucks saying, BG, I named my stomach Budapest because it's the capital of Hungary. How you doing, Shed? Hope all is well. Hope you didn't already get your exercise in for the day, because you're gonna get some right now, dude. Boo, dude. Come on. Take a lap. Translation, chocolate syrup mixed with water. Probably. It's probably all it is. It's delicious, though. Ecto Cooler over Yoo-Hoo. Well, I mean, come on, dude. Now we're talking about, like, Ghost versus Quake. They're both good, alright? BG, finally a good thing happened. Check Twitter if you can. Raul, let's see. What do we got here? ABG got Ultron from a 5-star crystal. Should I rank him up? And any tips for 5.3.4 Hyperion Boss? He is a pain. Dude, grats on the Ultron. That is a great pull. As far as tips for that Hyperion goes, just gotta bait as many specials as possible. It's a slow fight, because I think he has additional power gain. That's all there is to it, really. You can use a champ like Void, and if you get Petrifies on him, that will help to curb his power gain. You can use a champ like Stark Spidey that would taunt Hyperion and get him to throw those specials more frequently. There's power drain mechanics of Sorcerer Supreme that could work out. It's just an annoying fight. Warlock actually could be good if you just hit him with like a heavy attack. Get a debuff going at him. He'll I think with his extra power gain, I don't think his power actually drains. I think it's just like stalls it, kind of. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, those are some options. It is the Cosmic Quest, I believe, so it might be enticing to go in with a champ like Hercules or Venom, and you can bring them in, but honestly, I would say use the Cosmic champs more for clearing the quest, and then for the boss, maybe use one of the other champs I mentioned. And it's just a slow fight at the end of the day. So yeah. Good luck to ya. Isn't there an East Coast drink that is made with chocolate syrup and seltzer water? Not that I know of, but maybe there is. I don't really know a lot of food type things, If it ain't beans, I don't know it. That's it. Thanks, dudes. Wait. Let me find out what it is. Egg cream? What the heck? Egg cream? That's the name of it? I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound good. Let's look this up, man. Egg cream. Is it just like... I mean, I guess egg cream instead of ice cream, so like a float or whatever, but more eggy. I don't get it. I mean, it doesn't look bad in the pictures, but here's what I don't like right here, man. Why is this guy winking at me? Stop, dude. Your hat looks ridiculous. Why are you winking? With that smile, like, what did you put in this that you're winking? You don't hand someone food or a drink and then wink. That just makes me think you spit in there or something, dude. Like, what happened? What happened? Was the glass not washed? Because you can't tell. There's brown stuff in it. That could have been just left over from the last time. And they're like, here you go. We didn't wash this. Wink. I don't like that guy. Chris Soccer sending over another few loonies saying, do you partake in the devil's lettuce? What strain? I don't. I don't. Which might sound weird because it's everywhere here because in Washington it's legal. So I think there's more places to buy the devil's lettuce than there are like 7-Elevens. More places to buy weed than Slurpees, basically. But no, I don't. You is 12.3% spit. I'm 40% sure of it. Well, dang, that sounds pretty convincing. Chris, thank you very much for the loonies, though. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Just never got into it. Never tried it either, but yeah. What about edibles? No, like nothing. No, I'm not against it or anything like that, to be clear, because I know some people are, you know, they've got the reasons or whatever. I don't care. It's just something I never tried. There's as people who have been around can tell you, there's a lot of things I've never tried. Like I've never had a cup of coffee in my entire life, as an example. Static sent over 2 saying, tweet, Abyss is all that's left. Okay. Sounds like you put some work into Volume 2. Ooh, hold on. What do we have here? Interesting polls. Grats on OG Hulk. As soon as he gets his second buff. After Gam gets her third. That's gonna be sick. Wait. Some decisions to make. Oh, I see. The up arrow was there. I mean, I know you probably don't want to do it, but he's there. he's there. He's right there, man. Actually, dude, Diablo, you get yourself free potions for life. This is probably the way to go. This is if I had like an awakened Diablo 6-star and decent sig level, I honestly think I would want Diablo ranked up more than any other mystic, just so I can set it and forget it, farming potions, you know. You know, I've been auto farming potions for, at this point, literally years, but I've never had the true convenient setup of a maxed out Diablo rank 4. Just set it and forget it, and just come back check back in every 25 minutes or whatever it is. Collect your potions, hit restart, do it again. Like, oh my god, dude, that just sounds so busted. You know. So that's probably what I would do. He's good elsewhere too, of course. It's not like, oh yeah, let's just rank up a champ to farm level 3 potions. No, he's good elsewhere, of course. We all know this. But my goodness, it's gotta just feel so good. Coffee beans. That's true. Coffee is beans. More 3rd buff? No, this is her 4th buff. Here, dude, she got buffed 12/0/2018 and in 2021. Okay, what was the other date? Am I losing it? Because that's 2 dates. So this will be the 3rd date of a 3rd buff. Was there one prior to that too? I mean, I suppose technically in 12.0, champions that have bleeds, their damage was increased. But I wouldn't really consider that a buff to an individual champ. Consider that more of a gameplay change or whatever. I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. I'm just curious. Because you could totally be right, and I don't remember the first time she got buffed or something. Chris Soccer sending over another 7 of them loonies, saying been watching for 45 years, never been the big D. Maybe tonight? Gonna try. Is that enough to put you up there? I'm not even sure, because I don't even know what the conversion is. But dude, thank you very much. Super kind of you, man. Be sending over even more of them loonies. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Wait. So I can rank 3 Diablo and take Doom to rank 4 and awaken him, or I can awaken Herc. Well, hold on. Does that mean rank 4ing Diablo is out of the question? My hopes and dreams. I'm trying to live through you right now, Static. I don't have him awakened, man. I need you to do this. No, that's not a bad idea. Either one of those options, really not a bad idea. I don't know. You know, Hercules is the type of champion. You know how some champions you can say, oh, they're so strong that they don't even need the additional rank up. You can kind of say that about Hercules, but at the same time, you really want as much power in him as possible. Oh, God, that sounded bad the way I worded it. But like even though the invulnerability has like a pretty good duration to it, you still want to end the fight before that time is up, right? You still want to make sure you can do that. So having that additional rank will ensure that you could do that more frequently, at least. And then Hercules, he just is like a go-to champion for so many people, right? Just having that additional firepower within him, just to make, you know, general questing faster and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm really curious if, because I was surprised when like Happy McMuffin said that Hercules was underrated for Battlegrounds, and then he was actually good because, you know, he just like slowed the opponent down, just a lot of health to chew through, and that final phase and stuff like that. I was surprised by that. I'm really curious if that's going to be true in the next iteration of Battlegrounds as well. Because that was like the one thing that I was really kind of against Hercules for. It was like, okay, yeah, the champ's insane. I actually made a video for Hercules right when the champ came out. I think I released it like at the embargo time or something like that. And I said, yeah, this dude's insane. He's great. But I was always thinking, well, he's not going to be insane for Battlegrounds. But if he actually is good for them, then like there's no reason to not go with Hercules, you know? Other than like you just, you know, want to go with someone more, which is fair, but I like BG's free-to-play vids. So all of them? They're almost all free-to-play. But thank you. Appreciate you saying that. Let's blast this dude with an L2. BG, you're going to pick up the dual class 6-star crystal today? No. So, I think you're the first person... Well, someone might have asked that before, but you're the first person that I've seen ask that question. So, we haven't actually talked about that tonight. I'm not sure if there's a ton to talk about. I think have we seen this exact offer in the past? Are the class types... They're different, right? They shook them up a little bit. Because I don't think they had these combinations in the past. Right? I think it went more by like the other dual class stuff. So like mutant and skill, science and mystic, and then tech and cosmic. I think that's how it was in the past, right? No, the crystal color is different. Okay. Line of class. Yeah. Okay. It's not a good offer in any sense of the word. I agree, and that's probably why no one really asked about it. I think most people don't think that there's a lot of value in this. Of course, like, I don't know. I always try to think about it from maybe like the grinder's perspective. I don't think there's a lot of value in this offer. For 99% of players, I'd say pass. Easy pass. Very easy pass. But, you know, maybe you're just like a big time arena grinder and getting all the units. Even then, it's better to save those units for the gifting event. So I guess even then it doesn't really apply. I guess the only situation in which this crystal applies is if you just felt like spending a bit of money to have some fun opening up a crystal. Because, I mean, opening up these crystals, let's face it, it is fun. So if you wanted to have that fun, not worried about the money being spent, cool. But otherwise, I think it's a bad offer. I think it was. I think an offer like that would have been fine if it came out, you know, a year and a half ago or something like that. Maybe not even that long. Maybe like a year ago or something. But at this point, there's enough other ways to get 6-star shards and stuff like that. It being a dual class crystal doesn't change the value too much, you know. Those crystals look like rock candy and I want to eat them. I do want to eat them too. But then again, I want to eat a lot of things. Including Yoo-hoo. That's right, I would chew it. Alright, Chris Soccer sending over another 7 of them loonies. Thank you, dude. Saying, haven't been playing for a few months. Should I start again? I am endgame 15 plus, rank 3 6-stars. Well, only you can really decide that. But I will say this. I was thinking about making a video, and I might still make this video. But I also think it might be a boring video, so I don't know if I'll make it. I feel like MCOC is on a bit of an upswing at the moment. So actually, hold on. Let me get out of this match, because there's one thing that most people don't have access to right now that helps illustrate this point. Of course, this is going to be like a super slow fight now that I say this. All right, come on, Loki. Don't throw your specials, bud. Let me get like 2 prowess here. I could blast you with this L2. Don't throw your special one. Don't throw your special one. Oh, of course he throws a special one and takes my prowess. Oh my god. And he's unstoppable. Jesus. I got greedy. I didn't need 4 prowess. Okay, anyway. So I feel like MCOC is on a bit of an up swing right now. We just got a bunch of endgame content, which so far has been fairly well reviewed compared to some other endgame content in the past. Whoops. There's been like ongoing issues with inputs and parry and decks and stuff like that, right? Well, there's actually, if you look, the bottom check mark there, the new input system beta is going on right now, and I think right now they're keeping it pretty tight. So I think it's just the people in the CCP. I don't know if they've expanded it beyond that, and they're looking for feedback. To be honest, I can't tell much of a difference, but I never really had that big a problem with it anyway. It would only be like certain times where I'd be like, no, something felt off here. But 99% of the time it felt fine. But I have heard other people say that it has improved the way the game feels for them. So if you were having, gameplay issues, this is like a bigger step towards getting things, all squared away. Battlegrounds, I think, is breathing new life into MCOC. We have the relics coming soon, which I don't. I'm including that on the upswing side of things because I think it's going to be cool, but it could very well, be done in a not so good way, and then maybe it would be a negative thing. It's possible, but the idea of it, it gets me excited because I've been wanting something like that for a while personally. I think there's a high chance, at least, that it will be good, and it will bring forth more strategy into MCOC. So yeah, man, I don't know, MCOC. And just some of the champions coming at. Well, I guess. Honestly, I guess that's still part of the negatives, because not everything is amazing. It didn't just like flip a switch and now there's no flaws in MCOC. I'd say some of the downsides are still like the champion buffs that are happening, they kind of aren't happening, or at least they haven't been happening in 2022. I was gonna mention that as part of the upswings, but then they like canceled one of the updates. Understandable because of the the world events and stuff like that. At least it's a good reason why they canceled it, but at the same time, like, who knows? Maybe they weren't even finished with that buff, and maybe they pulled the plug early and are just using that as a reason. I don't know, man. Maybe that's a cynical side of me thinking that, but it's possible. And I would say not all of the champions have hit the mark this year, either. But we do have like Omega Sentinel that seems to be good. I'm going to test her soon. Them bringing J-Nick on board to have more of that end game experience in an official capacity working on the game. Again, I think that's a good thing too. So it might be a good time to come back is all I'm saying. At the end of the day, only come back if you feel like it though. And if you do come back, just know that, well, you could always walk away again. So it's not like you have to commit super hard just because you want to, get your feet wet in the battle realm again. Dip your toe in, that's all. So yeah. What about the masteries that still have question marks? Those are always going to have question marks. They put that there as a teaser for something that never will be. Yeah, I don't know. There might be new masteries at some point, but let's face it, the last time they added masteries was like 5 years ago or something like that. I don't remember when they added the assassin tree, but that was the last time. They updated masteries after that. Well, did they? Yeah. I think the last thing they changed about the masteries was they changed how dexterity and Mystic Dispersion functioned. But that was it. So yeah. I think relics are maybe a better way to handle that situation anyway. I do want to see both. I do want to see updates to masteries. It is at the top of my list of things that I'd want to see updated. But I'm not holding my breath for it. So question marks were going to be for BG's website. That's true. Eric Nelson sent over 3 saying tweet. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Well, Walmart was closed. Oh no, dude. Albertsons doesn't sell gift cards after 11 p.m. So I'll have to get the Odin online, but I still got the cookies. So take that, Pixie Bell. Wow. Just flipping off pixie belt. That's rude. Now I'm gonna like it because of the cookies, but rude. Don't forget, Clarissa has a wrench. You can flip her off, but she might throw that wrench at you, man. Dang, dude, bummer on not being able to get the gift card though. Craig already sent over a bug. Thank you, dude. Saying, do you think people have got so used to weekly compensation that when it stops, there will be blowback? It's a good question, because I think it's inevitable. Yes, there's going to be some. I think the real question is, like, how much blowback, you know? Will it be a small amount? Is it going to be an uproar? I don't think, I mean, it's certainly not going to be like a boycott situation, right? So I don't think it's going to be either of the extremes. The one extreme being people are like, okay, cool, no more compensation. I'm fine with that. Some people are not going to be fine with that. And then the other extreme being boycott, you know, storm the review section with 1-star reviews. I don't think that's going to happen either. It'll be somewhere in between. I don't think it's going to be like serious blowback. And when I say serious, you know, we've already covered. I'm not talking boycott serious. I'm just talking like, I don't think there's going to be a ton of people super upset about it. There'll probably be a conversation. There'll probably be, you know, a Reddit post. There's definitely going to be posts on the official forums and just conversations elsewhere of like, maybe they should do this always. But the thing is, I don't think there's really too much of like a leg to stand on for wanting the free stuff permanently. I mean, you could want it, but like, how do you argue for it? You know, how do you make a good case that Kabam should do that permanently? So I think those conversations will kind of quickly get shut down. I mean, you know, shut down maybe is a little too harsh. Nobody's gonna be like, get out of here, man. I can't believe you want. Well, some people will be like that, but it's just there's not much really that'll be said. It'll be like, yeah, I wish they kept giving this stuff out for free. I know, right? Me too. Want to play a battleground? Okay, you know, that's kind of how it's gonna be, I think. There was an interesting conversation though. I think DNA brought this up. DNA 3000, for those of you that brave the official forums. I don't brave them, I don't go there, but he brought this up in a different chat. Saying he's noticed that more people are happy with Alliance War. There's fewer people complaining about Alliance War than he's ever seen. And he feels it's largely due to the compensation packages. Which, I mean, yeah. Like, one of the biggest problems with Alliance War is the potion system sucks. Sucks for a couple reasons. I mean, one, the amount has never changed, right? We were using these 6,000. Look, let's go to the Glory Store, dude. It's the potion store. Oops, let's go to the Glory Store, I said. Alright, so these potions that you can get with Glory. This is the highest one, right? It's been 6,000 since we had rank 4 5-star champions. I put the emphasis on the wrong part there. Rank 4 5-star champions. And now we're on rank 4 6-star champions. And it's still the same amount of health. Dude, if you like, can you imagine? Can you imagine doing this in war? Like, most people wouldn't use Sasquatch offensively in war, but imagine you're that person, and this guy's got 65,000 base health. When you boost that up, That can go up to, not including masteries, you can get 55% from the boost, right? 30% champion boost and a 25% health boost, right? So that he's actually above 100,000 health when you add 55% to that. You can have a champion in game right now that is in the 6 digits of health, 101,000 health. Could be slightly higher if you max out the vitality mastery too. What are you supposed to do with these 6,000 health potions, man? So these are garbage. Of course, that pisses people off, understandably. And then the other part of potion sucking is like, I don't know, dude. It's just like pouring salt on the wound. If you died in war, like, okay, that already sucks. Because you're already, like, you know, missing out on some points for your team. And now you also have to blow a bunch of potions. And, you can't use these potions because they're too weak. So people are going to have to use these potions. They're going to have to use the big potions that will inevitably cost a mess of units. Even these, dude, to heal up a Sasquatch to full, even 14,000 health is honestly not that much. And you gotta spend 100 units to do that. So not having to do these things made people a lot happier with war. I think really that's what we're gonna see is there's not gonna be like a ton of blowback. It's gonna be more of like frustration with war is my guess. There might be frustration with other areas of the game too. But of course, war always brings out the, how do I argue for it? Simple, free stuff or call police. Wow. Oh my God. It's a good argument. Eric Nelson sent $100 saying, BG, the cookies are gonna hurt when I eat them. I still have all 8 of my baby molars in my mouth, and your baby teeth aren't meant to be in your mouth for more than 7-ish years, and mine all have cavities. Dude, you got to get that checked out, man. As someone who didn't go to the dentist for like 7 or 8 years or something like that, I mean, it wasn't too bad in there, but yeah, there was some work that had to be done to kind of fix things up, straighten it all out. Don't let that go too long, man. I'd get that taken care of as soon as possible. Might want to... Oh, hold on. Put the cookie down. I wish I could do an actual Arnold impersonation, but I might want to put that cookie down, man. Esmir sat into over 5 as well. Esmir. Thank you, dude. Saying there's a loud party going on a street over. I am continually amazed at how... Okay, I had to proofread this thing in case there was a offensive statement here. How many Mexicans know how to play an accordion? Wait, is there something offensive here? I don't think there is. But that's just a weird statement I've never heard anybody say. Is that a real thing? Are people actually playing an accordion? I want to learn how to play an accordion, man. I think it'd be fun. Esmir, though, thank you for the 5, dude. Appreciate it, man. Jingle all the way. Dude, jingle all the way. What a movie. What a great movie. Never spent glory on pots a day in my MCOC life. Really, Hunter? Interesting, okay. I've spent quite a bit of glory on it. BG, I've had a day. Casual cashew. Uh-oh. Couldn't figure out what to do with my day off, so went to the movies. Then bought beer and tacos. That sounds like an amazing day. I'd say more, but it required a 12-part tweet. I only streamed. Oh my God. Really? Oh man. Eric Nelson, you know you're not going to hear the end of that one for a while, right? don't take it too hard. People are going to be busting your chops about that for a while. When are you doing 7.4? Probably tomorrow. I'll probably do the first quest 100% or something. Dude, do you get glory in your little fake alliance? Why don't you say that to Miyagi's face? How does that work? No, I don't. I haven't touched AQ since making this alliance. So, 0 glory. It's the reason why I had to stop doing the mass rank ups. I still get Catalyst through other means. I just don't get it through the glory store. So I still rank up, you know, like some top champs and stuff like that, but just can't rank up the champs to keep expanding the arena roster, you know. Static sending over to saying it's done. Tweet. Oh my goodness. Any guesses before I go to Twitter? I haven't looked yet. As proof, I'm still on this screen on Twitter. I'm curious. My guess is that you didn't go with Doom. My guess is that you did go with Hercules. On account of he's just too buff. Let's find out. I was wrong! Yes, dude. Hell yeah. Saying screw Doom. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. I just realized, though. I could never keep up with who does and who does not run suicides. Do you not run suicides? Because if you don't, I don't know if Diablo can do what I was saying he could do. I hope you're gonna turn them on, dude. Grats though, man. This is huge. A rank 4 Sig 200 Diablo. Normally do, but took them off for 7.4. Okay, good. Good. I was feeling a little bit guilty for trying so hard to convince you to go with Diablo. And then I was thinking, oh no. Without suicides. I mean, still good, but like not as nowhere near as good. But no, dude. All right. You're set then, dude. Congrats, man. You are set. That is the play right there, man. And Zach put it as perfectly as it can be. God, it's beautiful. Pretty much, man. BJ, with all the new stuff that you wanted in game added and Battlegrounds not being but, have you considered rejoining an alliance? Considered? Yeah, it's always something that I'll consider. But are you gonna see me in for Loki or any other alliance? For that matter, like yet or soon or anything? The answer is still no to that. But I am excited that Battlegrounds, as you put it, is not but. Battlegrounds is really good. The real question is, did Mike accept the alliance invitation? You know, I actually didn't check. All right, Eric Nelson sent over Buck, just saying peanut butter. Honestly, that's a great message. Hold on. Was there a part before this? Yeah. BG, none of my adult molars developed in my mouth, and no dentist will give me implants till I'm at least 26 when my jaw stops growing. So I'm stuck with them till they fall out or I'm 26. Interesting. I guess I don't know a lot about teeth because I didn't even know that that was a thing. Interesting. So they're just not there at all. Like you've had X-rays and they're just like, for whatever reason, didn't grow. Dude, the human body is ridiculous. You know, like there's so many different little things that can happen or for whatever reason don't happen. Like the human body's nuts. Croy sent over 2 saying, did I catch you before end of stream? Croy, you sure did, bud. Although I'm nowhere near that next milestone, and I'm nowhere near either of these next milestones. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be Cav Crystal Night if and only if. Let's see, how should I do this? You know what? I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm gonna let you guys decide. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make a poll. Cav Crystal, if the highest voted comes true. 225 units in a single crystal. Wait, 225 units. In one crystal, opening 3. Hold on. There's character limitations in these polls. Okay. Or option 2 is 150 units total in 3 crystals. Which means I'd have to get units... oh no, that doesn't make any sense. This poll is stupid. Alright, if I get 2... I'm going to open up 3 crystals. This poll makes no sense. I'm going to open up 3 crystals. And if I get 225 units in any of the 3, then not only am I opening up a Cav crystal, but I'm actually going to spend units on that Cav crystal. I'm not just opening up one that I already have. Oh wait, Omega Sentinel's not out yet? Oh crap. Well, I take that back immediately. I forgot. It was just Omega Sentinel's preview bundle. I'm not opening up a freaking Elsa Cav. Well, it would just be one of the Cavs that I already have then. If it was if Omega Sentinel was here, then I would have went with that. Pixie Bell sending over a buck with the winky happy face. Pixie Bell saying, cool, the cookies I get cost more than what you make in 2 years. What kind of cookies do you get? What kind of special ingredients are in those cookies, Pixie Bell? Because the message before that was, oh, I saw you flip me off on a Twitter pic at Eric Nelson. Oh, man. Wow. The further back I go, the worse these messages are getting. What kind of cookies did Employee of the Universe get? Store brand or name brand? Oh, my goodness. The shade thrown at these freaking cookies. Okay. Let's open 3 of these suckers. Got to be a 225 in just one of the crystals. That's all we're looking for. You got units last night? I got 75 units last night. Sure did. Crystal cleanup when? Yesterday. No, man. I'll do a crystal cleanup when Battlegrounds is closer to being officially released. Or maybe actually officially released. Maybe I should just say that from now on, because I don't know the exact day that I'm going to be doing it. Crystal 1 is a swing and a miss. Just some gold. Hey, you pitch one down the middle. I'm a swing at it. Here's the way I feel. If someone flips you off, I think you're allowed to trash talk their cookies. As long as it doesn't get too serious. Don't make me have to step in, okay? Oh! 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 75. It was so close, guys. Confused BG with a sports ball reference? Oh, was there a sports reference? Because, yeah, I went right over my head if that was a thing. BG opened 5 mil battle chips worth, got just under 10k units. That checks out. On average, that should be about 9,000 units. Is what you get for 5 million battle chips. Gold again, dude. It's so close, guys. It's so close. Well, I'm not opening a crystal, but there is one thing that can make everyone feel better, I think. Speed up, D! Sending over. But you know what, dude? Due to the power of Speed Up D. We're going to be opening up one more crystal for a chance. I love you. Speed Up D. I appreciate the 225 units you're about to give to me. Also for the love and support. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Speed up, gold. Not even a glimpse of units coming around the corner. That is unfortunate. All right, well, I opened up 4 crystals. I got 75 units. Didn't get the 225. I'll have to try again another night. No calf. Big Head, Speed Up D when? When battlegrounds are... No, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. You'll never know. All right. On that note, though, guys, it is getting to be kind of late here. I tried. If BG wouldn't read my 2-part pirate tweet, something that was actually funny and not. Well, come on, man. Let's not get too crazy here. Let's lower the guns a little bit here, Kazukashi. Open the egg. I don't want to live in this non-225 world. You know what? I understand it, Guy Gardner. You've never made more sense than you do right now. I think it's time. Here we go. In 3, 2. Shout out to Eric Nelson for being tonight's biggest D. We ain't opening squat, dude. I am the guardian of this egg. I am the guardian of this universe. You think I would really open this egg?
In your dreams, mortals.
Good night, everybody.